Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word, the podcast where we explore the fascinating world of English vocabulary. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today. Our word of the day is bet. It's a B2 level noun that means a wager on an outcome. So, what exactly does bet mean? Well, in simple terms, a bet is an agreement where you risk something, usually money, against someone else's prediction on the outcome of an event. This event could be anything from a sports game to a political election, or even a friendly challenge between friends. When you place a bet, you're essentially saying, I believe this will happen, and I'm willing to put something on the line to prove it. For example, I placed a bet on the football game. Or, he lost a bet and had to sing karaoke. Now, let's explore some synonyms for bet. A close synonym is wager. You can say, he made a wager of $10 on the horse race. Another synonym is gamble. For example, she took a gamble and invested all her savings in the company, which is a little different nuance, more like a risk. Also, we can use the word stake as a synonym. A sentence could be, he had a lot at stake in that negotiation. Finally, you can also use the word punt. For instance, he decided to take a punt on a new business venture. So, we have wager, gamble, stake, and punt as synonyms for bet, all suggesting a risk taken with the hope of gain. Now, let's switch gears and look at some antonyms for bet. What words have the opposite meaning? One antonym is certainty. Instead of risking something on an uncertain outcome, certainty implies sureness. For example, there was a certainty that the sun would rise. Another antonym is assurance. This means a guarantee or promise. For example, she gave me her assurance that she would be there at 3 p.m. A further antonym could be fact. A fact is something known to be true, not something you would bet on. For instance, it's a fact that water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. We could also use proof as an antonym. Instead of relying on a guess, proof relies on evidence. An example could be, they needed proof before they could proceed with the case. Another antonym can be reality. Instead of a gamble on what may happen, reality is what is actually happening. A sentence could be, he needed to face reality and accept the consequences. So, our antonyms, certainty, assurance, fact, proof, and reality, represent the opposite of the uncertain risk associated with a bet. How can you use bet in everyday life? Well, you might hear phrases like, I bet you can't do this, which is a challenge. Or, someone might say, I'd bet my life on it, meaning they are extremely confident. Another common phrase is, that's a safe bet, meaning it's a very likely outcome. Also, you might say, want to make a bet? If you are proposing a wager. Here are some more usage examples of bet in sentences and phrases. I bet I can finish this puzzle faster than you. He lost his bet and had to wash the car. She placed a small bet on the lottery. It's a good bet that it will rain tomorrow. Bet you didn't see that coming. Bet on it is an enthusiastic affirmation. What are the betting odds for the game? He tried to hedge his bets. She's a savvy bettor. The bet was placed anonymously. He regretted making that bet immediately. To summarize, bet is a B2 level noun that means a wager on an outcome. We explored synonyms like wager, gamble, stake, and punt, and antonyms such as certainty, assurance, fact, proof, and reality. We also looked at common expressions and sentence examples to help you understand how to use bet in everyday conversations. Thanks for joining me on Hello Word today. I hope you found this exploration of the word bet helpful. Remember to subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others find our show and continue learning. Now, I encourage you to create your own sentence using the word bet and share it as a comment under the video. I can't wait to see what you come up with.